of all, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm absolutely blessed with some amazing opportunities. In fact, this month of June has seen me receive no less than 4 awards. The first one is called the Free Market Foundation Luminary Awards. I got the 10th award, keeping good company, because I'm with people like Archbishop Thabo Makgoba, Dr. George Bezos, Dr. Raymond Akame, Dr. Sem Motswenyane, Dr. Richard Mapunya, Dr. Ruel Khoza, amongst others. So the one before that, the Black Management Forum decided to give me their Lifetime Achievement Award. Brand SA, South Africa, gave me their Influencer of Influencers Award. And then another magazine that is really very active in Africa, it's called Forbes. They gave me a Gender Equality Award for the empowerment of women. So you can see that this year there are some people who think that what we are doing is worthy of recognition as a word of encouragement, rather than saying you have already done some significant work. So where I am now, I've just finished my 2nd year as the CEO of Business Leadership South Africa. This is the only organization of CEOs. There is no other like it. It was founded in 1960. We currently have 86 CEOs who are called the Council. Last year they met 6 times. Amongst themselves, they elect a board of 10 plus 5, so a total of 15 people. And they met last year 11 times. So a very engaged, present in the moment, and interested type of board. But before I came to Business Leadership South Africa, I just completed 8.5 years as the Group CEO and as the Chairman of Shell Oil Products Africa, where I was also their Vice President of Upstream. So upstream is exploration and production, midstream is gas and power, and then downstream is our oil, chemicals, aviation, marine, and our lubricants business. So I did that for 8.5 years and handed over to a truly amazing, wonderful, good quality human being. His name is Hloniphizwe Justice Mtolo. 1st of July here, I hand over to another woman warrior of note, a change agent, a person who drives social justice as if her life depends on it. Busisiwe Mavuso. She's the new CEO of Business Leadership South Africa, effective the 1st of July. We headhunted her specifically where she was Managing Director of the Black Management Forum just for 2 years. Before then, she was their Chief Financial Officer for 7 years. She had acted as an MD no less than 4 times in the BMF. She's an accountant herself. Instead of being a CASA, she's got the British qualification called ACA, AWCA. She's got an MBL from UNISA. But what I love about her is that all her life, she's always been working. All her studies, she did part-time while she was already working. At this time, in this juncture, in this country, when so many of us dare to hope that joy and peace will prevail, we couldn't have found a better person, because 1st of November, she will be 2 years with BLSA. So the handover was seamless, almost ordained by the board, has been involved through the strategy development, execution and implementation, and hired most of the people that are here. So we have an ExCo of 5, 3 of them are women, only 2 of us are men, Bonang and Thulasizwe Elliot Mbele. Before then, I really did a successful stint as the CEO of Drake & Skull, an integrated facilities management. I was part of Tsibo Outsourcing. We owned 5 entities. I served on that board. We ran this company for 5. On the 6th year, we sold it. But before then, I was the chief executive, responsible for marketing, later on responsible for shared services at Sanlam. I was on the board of the Sanlam Limited for 3.5 years. But my real pride and joy is when I was finally accountable for running an entity, which was in 1996, in my 20s really, when I was managing director of the world's biggest and oldest elevator company at 222 Marshall Street, not responsible for South Africa, but responsible for 33 of the then 53, now 54 African countries. First 3 years I reported to Madrid, the last 2 I reported to Paris.
What's the name of the company again?
Otis Elevators. Otis Elevators.
Okay.
But before then I spent 11 years in pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
I started as a professional sales representative, moved through to new business development management, product management, export management, ended up being a head of a division, a member of EXCO, reporting directly to the CEO.
Okay. And educational background?
Funny enough, typical township thug, born, bred and battered in Benoni. We probably left Benoni, having lived there for maybe 4 or 5 years. At about 6, when I opened my eyes, we were already in Katlego. Born in the old township of Twatwa, is now called Rainsford. The new Twatwa is just across the railway line from there. It was a mixed community like District 6, like Sophia Town. Black, white, young, old, Chinese, Indian. And I went to Katlego High School. Pile Tauniana was our school principal. And I went to Wits Medical School. 1981. I wanted to become a doctor, so I studied MBBCH at Wits. Chose Wits because I genuinely believed that I'm as good as the best, and I wanted to compete with absolutely the best in the world. I did not want to go to Medunsa, which was exclusively for Africans, or go to Wentworth, a black section, the University of Natal, which by its own name was dedicated only to those that are not white. But I really wanted to be in the belly of the beast and transform it from inside. So 1981, that's what I did. Never practiced for a day. That's when on the 17th of April 1984, I then went to Pfizer with a P, PFIZER, as the professional sales representative. Spent 5 glorious years there. Another 5 years at Merck Sharp and Dome, it's called MSD for short. Then became head of department at Sandoz. I was one of only 18 people in the world whose job it was to put together 2 of the 3 Swiss pharmaceutical companies. Sandoz products together with Sibagaigi. We left Roche out. We created a new entity called Novo Artes. They are now called Novartis. And for 18 months, I spent the most amazing time at a small town called Basel, at the confluence of Switzerland, France, and Germany. Across the bridge, I could see 3 countries.